Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blake, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Sorry, buddy.
Back for one of our favorites right now. This is Deal or No Deal Island. This is season two, episode three. Make sure you like and subscribe to your TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all of your reality TV coverage. Brian, we ended last week, and if anyone knows us, our dread levels rose significantly with the arrival of Dr. Will. Not that we actually really care about Dr. Will himself, but we just can't stand anybody from Big Brother. Dr. Will, self-proclaimed best Big Brother player of all time. Really tough, I think, to call that when you were on this show 20 years ago.
Right.
Uh, he is, I want to start right off the top. I don't like him. He's a weirdo. I don't like him. I just like not my vibes.
If you're saying that you're the best Big Brother player and you were on 20 years ago, what does that say about your show?
Yeah, does that mean the show's gone
You know what I
downhill?
mean? Like, it's just like, why is it? And I said it to you pre-show. Every person we run into from Big Brother on all these other shows, I absolutely can't stand. Maybe except Casey because she doesn't talk. But they're the worst. They suck. The traitors, they're terrible. And on this show, I don't think there was anybody last year, but like this guy's annoying.
Do they find these people like this, Brian? We need to talk to Kyle about this. Or is it the fans' fault? Do the fans turn these people into just insufferable bastards during and after their runs on the show?
They look like they showed a clip of him from his show, and it looked like he was being a jerk. And I mean, I've even heard, I remember Kyle talking about him that he doesn't really love him that much either. So like, but again, I don't hate like if he's like going to be an aggressive game player, I don't hate that. I just like him talking about how much money he has. Like that's like my first note for him off this episode. It's just like no wonder nobody likes you. Like you're not coming in here like trying to like build a rapport with anybody.
Yeah, also your bullshit lollygagging stuff. It's you're not strategic, you're not smart. That was a terrible strategy. You got lucky as crap, and you were just lucky with who you were paired up with, frankly, because Parvati didn't want to screw the
Yeah,
king over,
split,
you know?
split like saved him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so dumb. Yeah, stupid.
Also, like, look, I'm not a huge Parvati stan like a lot of people are. I don't dislike Parvati, but like whatever. But like to get your game blown up like that by that loser, I wanted her. I like that she got up and walked away. That she didn't hide. That she was just like, "Thanks, bro." Because these people, some knew, but like not everyone, and people hadn't weaponized that yet. And it probably would have gotten used at some point.
Right.
But like to just have this dickhead come in and blow it for you, definitely even him being the one to reveal it makes it worse in some way. It's like
It does,
taints
but
it
it
worse.
does. It does, but I mean, I kind of, I mean, he's playing the game. I didn't, I don't hate the
He's
move.
like a member of the Legion of Doom. He's like, "Hello, Poverty. Good to see you again." It's like,
But he doesn't know the other guy. The other guy's kind of still under the radar.
George, right?
I thought his name was Dan.
I don't, no, no, no. Look, I'm thinking of King
David. It's
George
David,
from.
right? I think it's
Yeah,
David.
yeah.
So, but like
I was thinking of King George from
yeah. But I mean, he's no
Drive to
one's
Survive.
obviously Parvati knows him because she's kind of an alum. They're in the same alumni club almost, like adjacent. But like Doctor, I mean, if he doesn't know that, that could come to
That
bite him in the
that
butt.
scene was classic. It's like they're really smart, and it means you're awesome. And he's like looking at the camera, and he's like winking and
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, I can't. That's like where I wish this show would have like a reunion, just to
Mhm.
see her reaction to that. You
Mhm.
know, because I'm not gonna watch any of the other podcasts for interviewing the people. I'd like to talk to them. They got rid of I was on the review. Wasn't on the review last week. I'm mad they got rid of the thirst trap girl.
Oh, Sydney, yeah. She was just talking too much. Like I think she kind of dug her own grave where she's like, I made all the moves. Like you need to be a little humble. It's just like if people don't have you never watched any shows in your life? When it involves money, you can't be you gotta be a little bit humble, even if you're faking it.
I felt bad for. I mean, I don't know how you feel, but I what a roller coaster this episode we went on with Rock. Like, a literal roller coaster.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy was safe and working and you know, end of the game, girl hooks him up so he's in a safe spot. Then they get split up because he gets aggressively lobbied against. Then he doesn't really know who he's going to eliminate. Then he starts really good in the game, but then literally has the worst round in the history of Deal or No Deal Island,
Well,
knocking out like three or four straight. Like
he started bad, got good, and then he ended bad. Like that's what it was.
then he goes, this guy goes, there's four cases left, and he goes, I'd be stupid to keep playing. Then he goes, but the 1.3 million's in here. Deal. And it's wait, what? You just said you think you have that? You think like what?
Yeah.
And then they let's see if you made a good or bad deal. And that was the fastest bad deal of all time. They just went, "Whoop."
Yeah.
Oh, F, dude. There's nothing near that amount. You're done. See you rock.
The thing about this is one of those shows where you know how much time's left, what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because I
Oh,
knew he was
there's
gonna
like 3 minutes left.
right, and I was like, there's no way he's gonna eliminate somebody and somebody's gonna go. Like, but dude, nothing makes me laugh harder when these people are like, "Oh, 6 plus 2 is my grandkids plus my kids," and they just like everything's like he's linked everything up to something with his family, and it was just funnier and funnier because it was like 6.27 million, 3.75 million, 1.775 million. It's just like,
My favorite line of the episode, besides that, now we're talking just miscellaneous things, was the chick, and I'm sorry, I didn't write the name down. The girl, one of the girls who was in the original elimination, the
yeah,
one
the
who said,
one the Lambo comment.
yeah, where she's like, I want to make this money. I like expensive things. I want to be driving a Lambo. And I'm sitting there going like, there's a good shot you guys don't win that much money, right? Like, and you understand taxes in these shows? Like, do
Yeah.
you end up with $1 million, you walk out with 400,000, you better not go buy a Lambo. Like, you're gonna be out of money in a week.
She said she'd rather cry in a Lambo than cry in a Nissan. I think is what she said.
Yeah, that's just currently driving. Yeah.
She has like a weird name. It's like Zendaya or something like that. I don't remember her name
Not
either.
seashell, right?
I think it is Seashell.
Is it seashell? Yeah.
Seashell. Yeah.
She sells seashells
But
by the
dude,
seashore.
I kind of like her though. I kind of like
Listen,
her.
I thought I said it was my favorite line of the episode. It's classic, but it's just like in a lot of these shows, the misconception on prize money and what you're going to actually be able to do. She's like, I'm going to pay my parents' mortgage off. I'm going to get this Lambo. And I'm like, dude, you better win like $5 million.
Exactly.
Um, I will note and whatever. I like it, but I can see this as a very fair criticism of you. The show itself is done very well, that it actually seems like a drag that you have to go through a full deal or no deal game at the end of it.
Well, that's what I mean. It's just like just pick a case. Just be like six. Boom. I don't need an explanation. Like when what was it? Luke, the first guy, is like Alabama. Derrick Henry's just not like just pick a goddamn case.
Just edit that out, guys. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah,
That could
please.
be
I
10
don't.
minutes. Make it like the game has to be done in like 5 minutes and it's rapid fire with the dealer. You get like 20
Yeah.
seconds to decide. You have 10 seconds to decide each case and go. Like
Mhm.
I think it would be more action packed and fun and put a lot of pressure. I think you said, I don't give a shit what your mom's like your
Yeah.
grandmom's house number was.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm just like, all right, man, just like you look and then you like, oh, you blow 6.7. It's like, all right, dude, like you ever gonna pick that number again? And you just linked it to your face.
Oh,
Just
it's
pick a
like
number.
when you're watching Jeopardy and they do like the mini interviews in the middle of the show, and they're like, "So, John, it says here that you run the book club at your middle school where you are a principal." And it's like, I don't give a shit, Alex. Like, just get to the categories. Let's go. Wheel of Fortune people. I don't need to know shit about these people guessing letters. I don't care if he's a Marine. Like, I just like, you know what I'm saying? You agree? We're all saying. I'm curious if people that think we're curmudgeon because most people probably do think we're curmudgeons because half the people watching this love Deal or No Deal, and I like Deal or No Deal. But like
Yeah,
when I'm watching Deal or No Deal, like it could just be a little faster.
right. And I like Joe. I actually think Joe is a pretty good
That was
host.
great.
I really enjoy him.
I do wish, and I'm sorry, like I know that people are hit or miss on this guy. I do wish that there was a Howie presence in this show. Like Howie is really good at the actual like dicking the people around with the offer lingo and stuff. Joe's just a little bit more of like a Jesse Palmer type, which is fine. Like it's a great type. But I do like the sassiness of him a little bit. Like
Yeah. But I mean he was the banker. He was the banker.
he did like a cameo. Now, who's the girl banker gonna be? Like, it's got to be somebody
Who cares who's the
Peacock.
banker? The banker,
Peacock.
huh?
It's got to be like like a NBC or like a Bravo person or something. It's got to be somebody Peacock affiliated.
I was kind of thinking Tina Fey.
I thought Tina Fey, or I thought uh, Barbara Corcoran, who was on Shark Tank.
Yeah, I mean that's not a bad one either. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be like the people on the show like make it be Beyonce. I was like, there's no way it's Beyonce. It's like you said, it's gonna be affiliated with the networks.
You
Um,
get like Amy Poehler or some bullshit,
yeah,
like whatever. It's not going to make any sense.
yeah.
Whatever.
I still hear it through the lens of like the people because of like it was Howie last time, and I just imagine that it's still Howie. Until I see who it is, I can't
It's
imagine
still
it could
Howie.
be anybody. Or oh, it's an AI. Her name is, you know what I mean? That could be that garbage.
Dealbot. actually would love that.
That sounds
I
like
would
some crap
love
from Big
that.
Brother. That sounds like some crap from Big Brother there.
I would love that. And then like the Dealbot robot comes out, I'd smash the shit out of Dealbot. Like I love that
Yeah.
Dealbot. Yeah, overall, look, I love the show. It's a great show. We probably should try to it's the victim of its time slot and when it airs that we don't get it done earlier, but
It's
we
fine. It's
we
fine.
do pretty good.
Yeah, I think I did the review last time on Saturday. So
So Wednesday versus Saturday, way better. Yeah,
yeah, it's still a dub. I mean,
still dub for sure. Make sure to like, subscribe here, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. If you are a fan of Bravo shows, we are currently doing Southern Charm, Southern Hospitality, and great news, everybody. I am dangerously close to finishing season 5 of Housewives, and the first part of the reunion starts tonight. So I probably, due to my travel, won't be able to do part 1, but I probably can do, I'll definitely be able to do parts 2 and 3 for sure. And I am willing to now say this is by far my favorite franchise of
there you go.
Housewives. Not even close. It is by far, if you are ever going to watch one Housewives, people, you got to watch it. I've seen 50 seasons of Housewives, and it's like, this crap is wild. We are covering other competition reality shows, Traders US, Traders UK. Brian's doing Singles Inferno, Love Island, All Stars. We just finished Love is Blind Germany. Love is Blind new season. I can't believe I'm actually saying this. Comes out on Valentine's Day. That will be back. The Bachelor comes back next week, along with Survivor 48 next month as well, Brian. So like, let's do this.
Dude, I could
Let's
not.
go,
I'm not excited for
everybody.
that at all.
48, 48.
I'm not excited for that at all, man.
Make
Not.
sure you like, subscribe to your TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Help make Brian more excited by hitting that notification bell on YouTube. Make sure you catch everything. But for myself, Brian, thank you so much for watching. Peace.